This idea of school, what Louis Kahn has quoted in one of his book, is very important to understand that school were always a sharing platform. It were never a dictatorial platform. And now, if we look at the schools, we have made it a very formal setups, dividing everything in a fragmentation, and nothing has been, overlapping as a spaces, overlapping as a life. We started to understand and to actually a question, what makes a place a school? Hi, I'm Pooja Khairnar from PK Inception, an architecture studio based out of Nasik. And today we are here to know more about our project, which is called Hivali School. The project has been conceptualized by NGO called Give Welfare Foundation. User here is the teacher who is Keshav Gavit, and his students. So he is a very passionate and extraordinary teacher. All the 70 students which are from 1st standard to 7th standards are able to write from both the hands, English and Marathi together. He set up a school in here, and then he went to all 5 to 7 kilometers around this hamlet, telling people that send your kids to my school. I will be taking care of them like a daycare.
हरिदास भुसारे भाऊंनी जमीन दिली आणि जमीन दिल्यानंतर फंडिंगचा इश्यू झाला. गिव संस्थेने आर्मस्ट्रॉंग रोबोटिक्स कंपनी विनीतजी माझगावकर साहेबांची टीम फॅमिली, त्या फॅमिलीने पूर्ण फंडिंग केलं गिव संस्थेला, आणि त्यावेळेला जागा उपलब्ध झाली. मग स्ट्रक्चर कसं उभारायचं, मग स्ट्रक्चर उभारण्यासाठी पूजा मॅडम यांना नियुक्त केलं गेलं. मग मॅडमांनी टीचिंग मेथड बघितली माझी, की मुलं हे 12 तास कसे बसतात आणि कसे शिकतात. त्या मुलांसोबत त्यांनी संभाषण केलं, मुलांच्या ॲक्टिव्हिटीज बघितल्या. ती चर्चा झाल्यानंतर योग्य असं जी वास्तू तयार झाली ती प्रत्यक्षात तुम्ही बघतायत.
And when we are looking at these people who are, in a way, changing all the teaching methodologies, not having the typical classes. So how to make a design for them is one of the important factor that we thought. It should represent the 3 points. First, that the freedom in the kids that they have in the mind. Second is the teacher who is important, who is able to manage the 70 kids. And how the engagement of the spaces or the multiplication of the spaces is possibly happening. Third is how the co-learning, what they already do. 7th standard student is teaching 5th standard. 4th is... I've read the quote in one of the LIK's book only, where he talks about the to and through spaces. To is a classroom, and the through is where from you go to the classroom. So the idea is how to design the through spaces more interactive. The site that we have got, which is 50-meter hike from the main road. We have got the narrower plot. So when we actually decided to put up, start with the design, the first key idea was to, introduce the water moat here, so that the site could be safeguarded from the surface run water of the mountain, and all the water could be collected in this moat and then taken down to the lower farmland. After that, we have decided to use the module as an idea. So these are the modular blocks which are placed little diagonally. These are in the direction of the in the wind, so that the southwest wind can be easily taken inside to the build form. And also because placing it diagonally helps us to get the greater width inside. These blocks has taken the U shape because we are in the windward side, so that to cut down the wind and to minimize the load on the load bearing structure, we just made it U, and the wind can effortlessly flow in the spaces, and that's how this U becomes the courtyard also in the inside spaces. The idea was not to put all the blocks that they have been asked as a program. So we just gave the computer room, the library, the science room, These were the blocks that we have decided, and then we decided that the rest of the school or the informal learning will be happening in this space between the mountain and these blocks. So because of the moat, we have raised the wall here at for the 3 feet. So that wall we have converted into the plinth and made the zigzag plinth, and then we have formed the indoor amphitheaters. So you'll see there are different indoor amphitheaters forming in here. When we were talking about how the informal classroom will work, so very interestingly, because of this high plinth, has been helped us to consider that children are mostly sitting on this stepped amphitheaters and the high plinth, and when the teacher is walking on the lower part, teacher and the students are almost on the eye level, and that's how their sharing of the knowledge is happens. The teacher always wanted a roof to be used, so we decided to keep a very gently sloping roof towards the southwest side. Further, when we were developing it, we decided to have the entire floor, which is at the lower part, has been in a kota floor, natural stone. So the kota could be used as a writable floor, and that could be painted because teacher always wanted to have the educational information on the floor. And this upper part has been actually made in a cow dung because this is a daycare school, so they also have the sleeping hours in the afternoon. So the floor could be very comfortable climatically. Further, when we were actually designing the doors for this block, so we decided to have the sliding folding shutters here, and those are also painted in a writable color. This wall particularly gets stretched here so that you get a blackboard on this side. Because we have used the metal roof, the idea was that the roof could float on these walls so that there could be an air gap between it, and all the hot air could be escaped from the top layer itself. Because of keeping these modular blocks in a particular distance, and creating this narrower spaces where shadows has been already created, when the wind flows from here, from the southwest to northeast towards the mountain, it gets cooled down between these spaces, and entire space has been properly ventilated. The material palette that we have been chosen because it's an NGO project, and the budget restraints were always there. There is a stone plinth, there is a brick wall, there is a coping beam, and then the floating MS roof is a simple structure that we decided to do. It's been fascinating for me and my entire team whenever we come and visit this place, that how building is, a life for a people. It's subtly settling at the backdrop, saying that the space belongs to somebody. It was not a very conventional way of the school that people are looking for. And after the completion of the school, now they are also happy looking at the spaces. But that struggle of convincing, the struggle of your research, that what intent you have formed was correct, and that to convince it to people was a long process for us. And we are very glad and fortunate to get and meet certain people like this, and being an architect able to participate into the making the betterment of their life through architecture.